Here's what they think about you.
Oklahoma enters this game playing better than the #1 team in the country.
I like Oklahoma, and I think they're going to win big. You talked about that rushing game. I think Oklahoma's going to run all over Clemson with those two backs. I like Oklahoma by 2 touchdowns.
I'm with you. I like the running game, but I really like the pass rush. Eric Striker coming off the edge, trying to track down Deshaun Watson. I think that's where Oklahoma.
The running game with P-Ryan and Mixon and Mayfield is too much.
I'm going even harder. I think Oklahoma is going to take care of Clemson. They're an undefeated team. I think it's going to get away from them in this game. 41-20, Oklahoma embarrasses Clemson.
Oklahoma's defense creates turnovers. Oklahoma wins.
Baker Mayfield, Sterling Shepard, Samaje Perine, Joe Mixon. I think they're going to outscore Clemson.
Oklahoma on both sides of the football find a way to go Oklahoma.
Here's what they think about you.
I did not want to see the two best teams in the country, Alabama and Oklahoma, matched up in a semi-final.
I still think they find a way to beat Clemson because I don't trust Clemson's defense. What the hell are you going to do against Oklahoma with Baker Mayfield and those boys? I'm just not so sure.
I think Oklahoma wins, though. I think they beat Clemson. They are so balanced. I've heard they've watched the Clemson game like 10 times from last year. They know that a tombstone and it was buried in the Clemson graveyard for that win. Clemson celebrated. Oklahoma has motivation. Clemson's a one-man team. I think Oklahoma is going to come out also. I can't see Clemson, matching. I really just can't.
No Tiger love here.
Here's what they think about you.
Check it out, mister. Come on to you. Yes, and you, the river, and you, the rebel, and you, forever, for all of y'all. Yes.
And a college football playoff. What a scene. Making their 6th appearance in the Orange Bowl. They're the nation's only undefeated team. Led by the first-team All-American quarterback, Deshaun Watson. Here come the Clemson Tigers. You can start to feel the juices flow, folks. It's getting close. Both backs in there, Mixon and Perine. Play fake and some confusion, and Clemson comes up with a big play defensively on the first snap of the game.
It was Carlos Watkins, number 94, that got the penetration up inside and got a hold of Baker Mayfield.
Striker comes on a blitz, the throws on target, complete, first down, Sharon Peak.
Just beautiful timing by Watson.
And not much there for Perine. Might have gotten a yard out of it. And they're still running him back. B.J. Goodson hit him first, and then Ben Boulware is the guy that dragged him back to the 5-yard line. Only bringing 3 men. Mayfield steps up in the pocket. Here he goes doing his thing, but it might not be enough. Dropped back at the 3-yard line by Shaq Lawson.
Dodd is going to force him to leave the pocket. And when that happens, he's met by Shaq Lawson waiting for him. Good pressure by a 3-man rush. 2 defensive ends and the safety, J-Ron Curse.
And a 14-yard loss pins Austin Seibert back. Here's Deshaun Watson on the run, and he's got a first down, I think, at the 18-yard line.
Everybody accounted for, and a quarterback who is willing to take a couple hits when he runs it.
He's actually standing in his own end zone. He's going to keep it. And he's got a lot of room to run. Deshaun Watson off to the races. Cuts back to the middle of the field and all the way to midfield. That's the Deshaun Watson we're used to seeing.
Watch 75 get his block. And then on the perimeter, Trevian Thompson, number 1, blocking on Jordan Thomas.
They act like they might fake it, and they are going to fake it, and the throw's complete. I thought he was going to kick it, but he got it to Christian Wilkins. 41 yards on 4th down.
Unbelievable. They slipped the man out of the backfield. He was unaccounted for, and the punter makes a huge play on the fake punt.
Not a bad catch and run by Wilkins, the big fella, either. Turns into a fullback right there, and he almost took it down the sideline. And now Clemson with a little trickery here. They get it down to the 6. Ray McCloud. Shades of Clemson of old. 2nd and 2 at the 5. Watson, quarterback draw. Deshaun Watson, touchdown, Clemson. Sometimes taking a risk pays off. Back-to-back plays it did. Then Deshaun Watson says, I've done this before, I'll do it again. 96-yard drive in 7 plays. Top-ranked Clemson in front. Blitz coming off the corner. Play action. P-Line picks up the blitz, but Clemson's going to pick up the quarterback. Down in a yard. This is Watson all the way. And he's got the first, and look out if he gets loose. Out across the 40 to the 43.
Watch Gallman lead and get the block on Sanchez. You get an extra blocker.
Just under 9 to play in the half. First down, Clemson. Throw complete. It's going to be another first down. Arteta Scott got away.
You see what makes him special. His ability after the catch. He's very strong in his upper body.
To bring up 2nd down, and now it's first down again as Gallman spins inside the 20.
Well, we're seeing some balance, some excellent play calling right now by the co-offensive coordinators. We've seen Watson run, and now Gallman getting heated up a little bit.
Mayfield. He changes his field, throws back the other way. Dangerous throw, broken up by Mackensie Alexander. Boy, that could have been a big-time disaster.
Long throw from the right hash all the way across the field against their best defender. And Baker Mayfield was very lucky that that didn't turn into a bad mistake.
Mayfield lofts it. Andrews had his hand on it, but it's broken up by Tankersley. 4th and goal.
Clemson was not fooled.
Down the middle. That one's caught by Arteta Scott. And it's a first down for the Tigers out at the 47-yard line. This is Deshaun Watson all the way. He keeps his hand on his blocker and down on the sideline.
Watch Gallman and watch the left guard, Eric McLean, their leader up front. A burying block on the cornerback, Jordan Thomas, and then the lead block. They rush with discipline. They have a spy keeping an eye on him. They keep in their lanes, and they send them to their help guys. They've really done a nice job of limiting the big plays. Coming into the game, Oklahoma's offense was averaging 7 yards per offensive play. So far in the first half, Clemson is holding them to 4.8.
The Clemson defense that had to replace 8 starters from a year ago. Just over a minute to play. Striker coming on a blitz. Throw is complete at the 50. Peak almost broke it. First down, Tigers.
The short side of the field, he's a tall receiver. Perfect timing and throw.
Here comes Striker off the edge again. Watson's going to take off. Needs 10. Got 10 and a half.
Watch Gallman pick up the blitz of Striker right here. That's the one block Watson needed. Get rid of Striker, and then he sees a crease to run to the opposite side for the first down.
Wayne Gallman with him in the backfield. And he'll get the carry. This is what he did in the first half with a lot of success. He's had a good opening third quarter. Watson all day to throw. Now the pressure comes. And he gets it out to a safety valve, and it's Leggett finally getting the catch and close to a first down. I think he's got it.
Only a 3-man rush going against 6 blockers, but Romar able to get in there and force Watson out, and Watson dumps it down because I think he's the most underrated player on their team.
There's his numbers right now. It's Arteta Scott picking up another first down near the 40-yard line. 2nd and 8. Here's an option. We haven't seen much of that. The late pitch, and it's a first down, and it's a bunch more. Collision time at about the 17-yard line. Brooks and Ahmad Thomas.
What a nice change of pace by Tony Elliott calling the option. Oklahoma has to stop the quarterback run. Devontae Bond takes the quarterback, but they're not disciplined on the pitch. And
inside the 10 to Renfro. It's first and goal, Tigers at the 4. Touchdown, Clemson. The Tigers are back in front. Wayne Gallman from a yard.
Beautiful block by Tyrone Crowder, the right guard, to cap a perfect drive to start the third quarter for Clemson.
And Mayfield on the keeper, doesn't get anything. In fact, he loses a yard. Blitz coming. P-Ryan going down.
Sometimes you blitz to get to the quarterback. Sometimes you blitz anticipating run. This was a run blitz. They outnumbered them. There weren't enough white shirts to block. And a beautiful play by Kevin Dodd coming in there as well.
P-Ryan still down.
DJ Reader, number 48, in there as well.
On 3rd and 14, play action. Mayfield's in trouble, and down he goes. And it's the same guy that started the play before. Dodd with a sack, the 4th of the night.
The back couldn't help. Mixon in for his first play, not able to get enough and take enough steam out of Dodd. And Dodd making up for the absence of his partner, Shaq Lawson, with a huge sack.
Gallman off the right side, broke one tackle, broke another. Wow, what a tough run by Gallman to the 45.
Watch the right tackle, Joe Gore. 73 does a beautiful job knocking out Devontae Bond.
Gallman again, bounced off, a collision, and got another first down. And took the helmet off Stephen Parker.
Because Watson ran so much in the first half, this guy looks like he has fresh legs and extra speed. And he's playing in a little different gear than anybody else right now. Changing it at the line, Lincoln Ryan.
And the direct snap to P-Ryan, he runs into a wall and he doesn't make it. Kendall Joseph was the first guy who got help from his friends.
Watch the freshman. He gets in there and makes the first contact. He comes on an inside stunt. Austin Bryant makes the first contact on P-Ryan, and then he's got teammates there to clean it up.
They've got the fresh back, and here he goes again. Wayne Gallman all the way to midfield. Devontae Bond brought him down, but barely. 21 more yards.
Damn, I got bitches, wifey, girlfriend, and mistress. All my life I want.
Renfro in the slot. Watson rolling to that right side and throws on the run, and he got Renfro down the sideline, a touchdown. There's the security blanket again. That gives Clemson a little more security. 29-17.
Clemson comes away with the touchdown.
Tony Elliott said about number 13, he might have the best football knowledge of anybody on our team. He knew what to do there, didn't he? 70-yard drive, 4 plays, 35-yard touchdown pass. It's 30-17 Tigers. Mayfield, slant, tipped, intercepted by B.J. Goodson, the middle linebacker.
Well, Goodson played this just perfectly, reading the quarterback's eyes. When you're in zone defense, your eyes are on the quarterback, not on a particular receiver. Watch Goodson just read the quarterback and move with his eyes right into the throwing lane and gets the interception.
Here comes a blitz. Mayfield, flush, probably going to have a holding call. Oh, and man, did he get drilled by Bowler and company on the far sideline.
See, what Clemson's defense has been able to do is make this offense one-dimensional. Darlington right over the middle, working against Carlos Watkins.
That's the 5th sack of the night. Here comes more of the Wayne train. First down, Clemson.
And there's nothing that takes it out of you faster than a running game. When they come right at you and punch you right in the gut with an offensive line firing off the ball and a guy running like Gallman.
Watson draw play. Gallman broke one tackle, and now he's into the secondary. Tripped himself up, or he might have scored. First down, Clemson.
Well, when you start seeing some missed tackles, here's a missed tackle by Stephen Parker. Again, it's fatigue. That's 77 offensive plays now.
In the red zone again. Watson fakes the run. Now he will run. Finds some room back to the left side. Inside the 10. Oh, what a block on Stryker as he got to the 7. And that block was Artavis Scott.
Deshaun Watson is looking to throw back on the roll. It wasn't there, and when he takes off, Artavis Scott's going to come from the top of the screen.
I think Jermon Hopper was wide open, but he didn't see him. And at the end of the play, there's the collision. Gallman, touchdown. His second of the night from 4 yards out.
Just power running. Power running and power blocking up front. Joe Gore, the right tackle. Stanton, Seckinger, the tight end on that side. And then Gallman just runs through the arm tackle of Stryker.
For the second time tonight, pulling out of the station and pulling in the end zone. Clemson with a 20-point lead. Mayfield scrambling around again, throws on the run, tipped and intercepted by Boulware. The linebacker out of Anderson, South Carolina, who said, "I was born to be a Clemson Tiger," maybe just took the last Sooner chance away. Well, 34 years ago, the guys in orange won it all. They did it in the Orange Bowl. And now in 2015, they're going to get the chance to play for all the Oklahomans with a win in the Orange Bowl.
So take a look. One side of the stadium, the orange is still sitting there, savoring this moment and this victory. The Crimson side starting to file out.
Deshaun's going to throw it in the stands, or as far as he can throw it into the Clemson stands, and it's over. The Clemson Tigers are the Capital One Orange Bowl champions.
Our team has shown heart and guts all year long, and it's amazing to me that, you know, I told them, you ain't favored to win the damn game, but we ain't no underdog. You know, everybody out there, nobody believes in this team except these guys. It's been 34 years since Clemson played for the national championship, but it ain't going to be much longer.
By the time I get to Phoenix, get to Phoenix, get to Phoenix, get to Phoenix, get to Phoenix.
Watson rolling out, takes a downfield shot right in front of the end zone. Touchdown Tigers as they answer.
All Deshaun Watson has to do is imitate this year, and he'll win the Heisman.
The absolute front runner, the clear-cut front runner right now is Deshaun Watson.
Now they hand it to Henry, who's met in the backfield and drops for a loss. Quick penetration by the excellent defensive end, Kevin Dodd.
We've never had a team with only 9 returning starters make a national title.
Brent Venables and Dabo Sweeney, those two guys, they've done such a good job.
They rush for it. Keep Watson in the pocket. He escapes. Deshaun Watson shows some of that wizardry.
What more can be said about Deshaun Watson and his performance?
In the mix as a potential playoff team in 2016, and that's because Deshaun Watson, the Heisman finalist, the only player in FBS history to throw for 4,000 yards and run for 1,000 yards in a season, is going to be back. Deshaun Watson under center and the Tigers in contention in 2016.
Coker wanted to get to the edge and now dropped for a loss.
Can't say enough about Clemson and the effort that they put forth tonight. Shaq Lawson playing with everything that he had to just be on the field.
Pressure again. Watson escapes again. A lot of green grass in front of it. Another first down scamper for number 4. He is so tough to stop.
Deshaun Watson's the best player on the planet. That was abundantly clear to me.
Greatest performance I have ever witnessed by a player whose team lost the game. In any sport that I've ever covered, ever watched, I've never seen anything like that before.
If Coker tries to get the lead, he's hesitating, dropped in the pocket. All the protection is breaking down big time now.
We stand toe-to-toe with everybody in the country. This program doesn't take a backseat to anybody. We can play with anybody. We can beat anybody, and that's a fact.
Pick up 24 yards, and now it's Gallman slashing free. Wayne Gallman from the pocket. A strike and a touchdown again. It's Renfro.
Deshaun Watson was insane. I mean, he threw for over 400. He ran 20 times for over 70 yards. He was all over the place, and it was amazing watching.
Deshaun Watson had 478 yards of offense to himself last night. Again, legendary performance.
Coker steps up in traffic, dropped for a loss.
I'm with Dabo. It's something he said even before the game. He said, listen, we're going to win a national championship at Clemson. I'm 100% believe he'll do that. He built a program there. He hasn't just built a football team.
It's been a long time since we've stood on top of the mountain, and but we're not quite there, but we can see it, and we'll get there.
And a handoff to Gallman, who smashes straight ahead and scores. Tigers go strength on strength and take the lead.
It's one thing to be 14-0. It's another thing entirely to be 14-0 with a nation of people literally rooting for your program because they love this coach who is sensational for college football.
You feed Henry. And you got to take a hat off to Lawson, Reeder, Watkins, Dodd, and the backups in that Clemson defensive front.
Yeah, they've done a great job up front.
Watson, a dart, Scott, scores!
At the top, number 1, Clemson. Has to be, with Deshaun Watson coming back. As long as the Tigers have him, they have a chance. They have a load of talent coming back. They will be favored to win the national championship in 2016.
Henry, hit in the backfield and dropped by Kevin Dodd as the monster night continues.
This is what you hope for. And to me, we had 2 championship teams playing for 1 trophy. Clemson, to me, did everything to impress me as a championship caliber team.
Deshaun, where do you most need to improve heading into next season?
Nowhere. I mean, just my whole game. I'll really start back when we get back to school. Watching this film, fixing the mistakes I made, and just getting back rolling.
Seeing Watson flushed again, flips it short again. Gallman showing toughness, still running. Determination. Gallman's in the loose. Cuts it back. Are you kidding me? He is so tough, so determined. Said he's a linebacker in high school, and he may not be the quickest. He's quick, but I think so much of his year has to do with that kind of determination.
I think at least the nation saw tonight why we've been so successful. They saw the heart of our team. This is a team that just has incredible will to win and heart. And, I think they gave us everything that they had. Our team is built to sustain success. We've got the right ingredients from a toughness standpoint, talent standpoint, and then just the will to win and the culture that we have in our program.
Magical, special, amazing, and unexpected, and the Tigers gave their fans a night and a season they will not soon forget.